Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about some new topics in business communication. So moving towards the topic. So today we'll be discussing the role of technology in communication, how technology is important in business communication, what are its advantages, what are its demerits, its types, and its examples. So moving towards our topic, what is technology basically? Technology here we'll be talking like the methods which we are using to communicate either in our daily conversation or in our business communication. So the topic today is business communication. So the use of technology in business communication has opened up very new opportunities for organization, like to collaborate across the teams, to build strong relationships, and we can do all this by sitting at our locations only. So we are moving towards learning new things, new methods, new ways of communication by using the new and updated platforms at digital, at our personal space using digital platforms. So for instant messaging platforms to video conferencing tools, everything is leveraging the technology. And this also enables us to learn more and enhance our capabilities as well. So to operate or to applicate these technologies. So let's see what is the role of technology, or what is technology in business communication. So technology in business communication, as I told you, are the systems, tools which we use to communicate efficiently and effectively in a business context. But this can include technologies such as email, instant messaging, video conferencing, project management, customer relationship management, and many more. So the utilization of technology in business communication not only enhances the operational efficiency, but also helps in cutting the cost of the organization. Like we can boost our productivity by reducing the costs, as we can do the collaboration by sitting at our location using the video conferencing tools, or the video calling using WhatsApp, Zoom meetings, Google Meets. So all these are the tools which helps us to collaborate across the nations. By sitting at our locations, we can work remotely. The trend of work from home is also increasing nowadays. So that's all we are using nowadays for our convenience, and yes, to cut short the extra expenses of the organization. Here we can see it's already mentioned through the utilization of technology in business organization, we can enhance our operational efficiency, and employees can easily share any documents, collaborate on projects in real time, while managers can monitor progress reports and provide feedback remotely. So this is the major benefit and advantage of using a technology. So apart from, what else are the benefits? Like apart from enhancing efficiency and productivity, the technology utilized in business communication also contributes to enhancing the customer experience. Yes, we can also give a good customer experience, or a delightful customer experience to our customer by providing them a good platform to communicate. As a research done by LinkedIn has shown that 96% of the survey participants considered customer service to be a crucial factor in determining their loyalty towards a brand. Therefore, leveraging digital tools, businesses can provide faster and more responsive customer service, leading to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. That says like customer loyalty is the most crucial factor, and it can be improved by using the digital tools where customer can provide their fastest feedback and responses so that the customer service can be improved. What are the examples of technologies as we are using in our day-to-day life? Our social media platforms. Social media platforms includes WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and all these Twitter. All these social media platforms are used for doing business. Digital business is are running using these platforms only. By after using these platforms, we can also uh, earn also. Nowadays people are earning from this also, from this sources only, not only doing the business, but they are also promoting their own self by creating blogs, by creating vlogs, live videos. They are also using conferencing technology, group wikis, group forums, use of tablets, podcast, wearable technologies like we can say fitness bands, smart watches. All these things are the um, part of technology. We all are using these electronic gadgets just to keep ourselves updated and also to match uh, the pace of the world. Because nowadays, what happens is if we are not accommodating ourselves according to the change in the scenario, we will be getting obsolete and we won't be able to survive in the competitive world. So, to survive in a competitive world, we must have a competitive edge. We must uh, take the advantage of these things and learn every day the new things which technology is giving to us. So, apart from wearable technology, smart speakers, web chat, email, chatbots, everything are coming nowadays just to help you. Nowadays, there is also a talk of augmented reality and virtual reality. Virtual reality is the new source of technology which is giving a very good experiences to the people out there who are using the applications for like fitness applications or any other applications. So virtual reality is the trending technology nowadays. So these were the examples of technology. Moving towards the why the technology is important in business communication. We'll be discussing why technology is important in business communication. So, as I told, to keep yourself updated, to survive in the market, you must know what things are trending nowadays, right? So let's come to the importance of technology in business communication. By leveraging the latest communication tools and technologies, business can communicate more effectively and gain a competitive edge in the market. There are several reasons why technologies plays a vital role in business communication. Number one is cost effective. As I already mentioned that it helps in cutting cost by, suppose if a company has to do a collaboration with some other company in different country or in a different state. So instead of going for a traveling or to travel or prepare a business tour, we do a video conferencing. So this helps in cutting our costs and allowing our business to collaborate. So this in return, what happens is cutting the cost of the company and also saving the time which we'll utilize in traveling, and then the cost which is utilized in traveling is saved. And we can use that cost in some other additional benefits to the company or to the employees of the company. So this in turn is saving the cost of the company. That's why it is saying it is cost effective. Next is data analysis. Data analysis here means today, like technology today is providing everything over the internet, right? So technology provides business with valuable data that can be used to improve communication strategies, We can improve communication strategies by collecting data from various available sources on the internet. Companies can analyze those data in different patterns and identify areas of improvement, leading to the more effective communication practices. I hope this much is clear to you all, that how technology is playing an important role in an organization. Now, we'll be talking about the competitive edge. I already mentioned, but still I'm going to repeat it again for you. Competitive edge over here is the adoption of technology. Or sorry, we are talking about competitive edge. We can say competitive edge and advantage. We will take competitive edge after adopting the technology, and that will be the competitive advantage for our business. Right. So it can be an opportunity for our organization to be a competitor to other as we are adopting the technology. Competitive advantages, the adoption of technology for business communication can provide business with a competitive advantage in the market by streamlining communication and enhancing efficiency. Enhancing efficiency, business can improve overall performance and provide better service to customers. Apart from this, there are also improved collaboration. Technology simplifies team collaboration and enables them to work on projects together seamlessly, regardless of their geographical location. Because nowadays, cloud-based software solution is provided to the teams to share their files, to access resources, and to communicate in real time. So this in return helps you to avoid the traveling part, and also it is helpful in working beyond the geographical boundaries. So now we can do anything on a single click, sitting at our own convenient location, right? Apart from competitive advantage, improved collaboration, cost cutting, everything, the next is enhanced customer service. Obviously, we'll be giving enhanced customer service to our customer as the customers are getting various platforms like social media platforms, the various other tools. We are giving them digital tools to record their responses, to record their feedbacks, and this in turn helps us to solve their queries more quickly and lead to the higher customer satisfaction. So somewhere we are also getting the idea to solve the customers' queries as we get the responses in return on emails, on chats, on a video call, whichever platform is using by the customer. Right. So next is what types of technologies are used in business communication. So before moving towards the types of technologies in business communication, I would like to mention, as we were 3 years back, we were facing the pandemic in the entire world. So during that point of time, the total world was in a complete lockdown state, and everyone was locked at their homes. Like everything has stopped. No supermarkets, no multiplexes, no theaters, nothing were there. Like everyone was sitting at their home. The only source of communication left was the digital platform, right? The video conferencing, the Google, that was the boom for the technology to go up and make people aware that it is the time you have to learn how to adapt technological changes. There were few institutions in terms of if we talk about the sectors, different sectors who have not adopted these technology, this digital technology, have swiped out from the market. Few educational institutions who have not transformed into their digital classes, from offline to digital classes, they are not running in the market. So that was the time where the business opportunity take the growth. Like Byju's came into the market, Unacademy came, like every other edutech company came into the market. Why? Because they were using the latest form of technology by seeing that yes, there is the opportunity in the market to create this business and to communicate with people out there. So that was the time where people were using the technology to survive in the market by earning money also, and by communicating to the world by sitting at their home. So from there only the concept of cloud kitchen came. From there the concept of digital education came. Everything was there. So all these sectors were um, like working on the digital platforms. As you have seen, this cinema industry got this, like the most affected industry was the cinema, or we can say the Bollywood industry got the major effect, as no theaters were open, no movies were coming. So at that point of time, they switched to Netflix and web series part. Prime, Amazon, Netflix, all these channels were launched just to communicate, to retain their customers or to hold back their customers, to add potential customers. So these were the like strategies which was used by the different service sectors in the country or in the world, so to keep their business alive. Those industry, those sectors who have not taken any sort of step regarding these technology, learning or adapting the technology, have been swiped out from the market, right? So these were the things we were talking about, the pandemic and the changes that took place during the pandemic. Even there were when we talking about the technology, there were on e-commerce earlier also. Before pandemic, e-commerce was there, but after pandemic, during the pandemic, e-commerce was at boom. Why? They operated the they came up with the application of uncontactable we can say that billing, that there will be no contact between the delivery boy and the receiver and the customer. They can use the contactless delivery concept came from there end also. And during the second wave, during the second lockdown part, the few restaurants and food chains were like allowed to start their operations, but only takeaways was allowed. So no gathering was allowed. So all these things somehow like became very important for everybody. In today's scenario now, from a kid till a senior citizen, from an age group of 10 to 60 years, everybody is aware about the technology, e-commerce, like mobile applications, e-banking, mobile banking, everything. So we are just living on a technology, because because nowadays we cannot live without a technology. Even I am taking a lecture, I am also using the technology to deliver my lecture. So technology is the air as of now for every individual. We use our mobile phones, we use our like electronic gadgets, we use internet. So all these are technology. So I hope this much of information is helpful for you and will help you in understanding the topic further. So we'll be discussing the types of technology in business communication. What are the different types of technology? So 5 types of technology in business communication, as you can see on your screen: instant messaging, project management tools, video conferencing, voice over IP. It's internet. IP is internet protocol. And the last one is cloud storage. Right. We will be discussing one by one. So now coming to the instant messaging. Instant messaging here means real-time communication among teams is facilitated through instant messaging. Instant messaging, in short, we can say IM. Instant messaging, the acronym is used as IM. So instant messaging is a real-time communication among teams is clarified through instant messaging platforms such as Slack. Slack is a platform where we can use instant messaging. Instant messaging offers an informal communication channel than emails and allows for quick and efficient collaborations. Right. As we have already talked about formal and informal communication, instant messaging is more of a informal communication channel, as it is already mentioned, than as compared to email, because it allows for quick responses and efficient collaboration. Like informal communication, in informal communication, we get quicker response as compared to the emails, right? Second one is project management tools. Here, project management tools means business can have a centralized platform to manage tasks, deadlines, and project project progresses through project management tools such as Trello or Asana. There are two project management tools, Trello and Asana. It enables team members to collaborate and communicate effectively while working on projects, right? So nowadays, different applications, different tools have been provided to the people in the organization and also to the general public so as to learn and enjoy the benefit, right? So these were the two technological type which we use in communication. Now coming to the third is video conferencing. Now video conferencing is a software which enables businesses to conduct virtual meetings with team members like clients, partners, or team members at different location. Here, different location means we can do everything by sitting at our location across the world. So that's why I said we can do anything from our geographical location on a single click, right? Because it helps in screen sharing, file sharing capabilities, and also offers face-to-face communication. So it also helps in two-way, as communication is a two-way process. So it helps in getting feedbacks also. So we can do it by sitting at our locations also. I would like to mention one thing that during the pandemic, most of the IT firms, almost every IT firm or every company has gone for the one working mode, that was work from home. And after post-COVID, they also came up with the culture of hybrid working, where you have to go to 2 days, you have to go for your work location or your office, and after rest of the 3 days you can do work from home, right? So why work from home has been introduced in this concept? Just to, as there were orders from the government officials, from everyone, from all the medical officers, that stay home, stay safe. So while staying home, you have to earn also, because your livelihood cannot be done without money. So work from home concept was launched just not to suffer your earning and keep you in the system. So everybody was working from their home only, using these technologies, using these updated softwares. Their company updated their softwares. They gave the training to their employees so that they can communicate easily, right? Now coming to the fourth one, voice over IP. That voice over IP technology allows business to make voice calls over the internet, reducing the need for traditional telephone lines. This can be a cost-effective solution, particularly for business that frequently make long-distance calls. Voice over IP is a technology, that means voice over internet protocol is a technology which is used particularly for business that requires long distance call. right? So it is very cost effective solution as compared to travel. So this helps in collaborating at different locations. So the fifth one is cloud storage. The next is cloud storage. Cloud storage states that business can securely store and share files through cloud storage platforms such as Dropbox or Google Drive. Dropbox or Google Drive are the apps which are easily accessible. They enable team members to access file from any location and collaborate on documents in real time. Right, in real time means during your working hours or during your official hours, if you are sitting in your office, you need some documents from other location, you can easily ask that employee to share it on a Dropbox or share it on a Google Drive. Right, so you can do your work from your location. So the next type of technology apart from all these five are apart from these five things, we can also use data analytics and customer relationship management software are also used to get communicated timely. Like data analytics, IT tools like data analytics software can help business analyze communication patterns and identify areas for improvement. By analyzing communication data, business can gain insights into which channel and strategies are more effective and adjust their communication strategies accordingly. IT tools like data analytics, I already told data analytics helps you in identifying the data, improving where the improvements are required, identify, analysis, and in result tells you where the improvement is needed. And by analyzing data, business can gain insights which strategies should be used that will make more impact on the customers, on the communication channels, and ultimately they'll earn more profit and will get good reputation in the market. So data analytics helps in identifying, analyzing, and improving your business standards. Next is customer relationship management. Here, customer relationship management is a software which uses to oversee customer interaction. There we can record our customer behavior, our customer data, and in turn we can assist in enhancing their communication with customers and offering improved service. Right? We can offer them improved service only by tracking their regular feedbacks, by keeping track of their behavior, of their data, and also by making them feel special on their special days. Like if we are talking about the service center, so they do memorize people about their memories. They do wish them, greet them on their special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries. And apart from this, they also tell them when the service is due, when was the last service has taken place, what is the next date for the service of any gadget or any electronic appliances or any vehicle if you are using. So all these things are a part of customer relationship management software. In turn, what happens is customer feels associated with the company. They feels yes, the company really wants to communicate on time. The company is very effectively taking care of their customers, so they in turn gets the loyal customers. So it helps in brand loyalty also and good communication also. So we will be coming to the next slide. What are the effects of technology on the business? We'll be talking about the effects of technology on business communication. As till now, we have discussed what is the technology, what are the examples of technology, what are the importance of technology, what are the different types of technology, how technology affects the business. We have talked about work from home culture. We have talked about COVID, post-pandemic things. So all these like technology is a blessing for everyone out there, right? So now effects of technology, we'll be discussing effects of technology in business communication. So number one is reduced communication cost. The technology has reduced the cost of business communication by providing cost-effective solution for business to communicate and collaborate, as by providing different applications, different softwares to access files from different location by a single click from your convenient location. Increase data availability by providing data analytics. So technology has provided businesses with more data on communication patterns, enabling them to analyze their communication strategies and identify their areas of improvement. Next is improved customer service. Technology has also enabled business to improve their customer service by providing customers with faster responses, by using customer relationship management softwares, or by providing personalized communication, which is leading into higher customer satisfaction. So as of now, what effects of technology are on business? It helps in reducing communication cost. It helps in increasing data availability. It improves the customer service and improves time management also. It also improves time management. How? Because as I already told you, it helps to reduce the traveling time, the traveling cost, the traveling time, and to manage our time effectively by using emails, by scheduling meetings, by using project management softwares and automation. So somehow we manage our times, and that particular time which we can use in some other productive works, right? The last point in this effect of technology is enhanced security. Technology has also enabled business to communicate more securely with encryption and other security measures. Here, encryption means that your data is secured, that data cannot be transmitted to somebody else. We can have confidential data. So it also not only improves productivity, saves time, but also enhance security